Welcome, millionaires and billionaires and future trillionaires. As always, I am to bring you truth, knowledge, and wisdom to assist you in your journey to crypto. I forgot how scary the matrix can be. Every time I leave my place of solitude and I venture out into the matrix, as I mentioned, the matrix is everything that's happening around you in the world. It's everything is routine, everything is systematic. So just going in, it's a scary place, but it can be fun sometimes. But each time I venture out and leave my place of solitude, I realize it's a scary, scary place. Not because of the environment or the experience, but because of the people. The people are not only danger to themselves, but they are danger to you because they. I'm not gonna sit here and say I wasn't in the matrix. I was in the matrix too, guys. I just got out, and now I'm looking at things from a different perspective, from the outside looking in. Uh, People are in danger not only to themselves but to you because they lack an awareness. So, without an awareness, uh, most humans, I know this is gonna be, um, this is gonna come off harsh, but it's the truth. Most humans are simply animals, guys. If they that is if you lack an awareness. This is the reason why fights happen. People kill each other because they lack an awareness. But that's probably gonna be for another video, guys. I'm not here to discuss all of this on the crypto channel. Probably gonna be for the uh, personal channel. Also, there's some interesting videos there. So this video, guys, is how to properly come into crypto and make money. The best way to come in and make money. As I mentioned before in the previous video, it's difficult to come in and make money in crypto, and it's even more difficult and challenging for you to keep the money and continue to grow it. From my experience, what I recommend is at least have two portion of your money as coming in. Like I said, don't leave your money in dollars, euros, Canadian dollars, Australian dollars. All that's gonna collapse, guys. You're gonna lose everything, over 90%. Just get everything in crypto. I would say everything, but majority of it in crypto. Put a good portion in Bitcoin, Ethereum. But the thing is, you have to know when to get out. Even at the top of the market, the entire market is going to collapse into the biggest bear market we will ever witness in our lifetime. So just because you make the money doesn't mean you're going to keep it. You just have to understand when to get out. And then take a small portion and start buying meme coins or altcoins, whatever you think is the best project for you. And then ride the bull run, ride the wave. But my recommendation to you is just get in, get as much experience as you can, as quickly as you can, and the best way to do that is to make mistakes, fail as fast as you can and as much as you can. That is the only way you gain experience. It's through trial and error. So this video, I'm gonna give you two ways to make money, to have success in crypto. The first one is to come in, make as much fail as much as you can, as fast as you can, to gain the experience. You're not going to gain experience by just having success after success after success. It's not going to happen that way. Then you won't learn anything. So the biggest lessons come from big losses, which I've experienced. So I'm not gonna, maybe I'll just give you an example. One of my biggest losses when I first got into crypto was like losing 20K in one day. That can be painful. So it is my attempt to prevent you from big losses like that. But the losses can be even bigger if you don't learn the mistakes and learn them as quickly as you possibly can. And then you get rug pulled, or there's so many ways you're gonna lose money in the crypto space. rug pulls, scams, wallet hacks, wallet drains, so many ways. But that's gonna be for later videos on how to prevent losses and continue to make money. So one of the best way is get in, fill as much as you can, as fast as you can, so you to gain the experience. You have the experience under your belt, and then you can go back in, continue to fight until you gain enough experience where your winnings outweigh your losses. You continue to do the same thing, rinse and repeat. For me, as of this moment, I would say my percentage of winning would be in the 90s percentile. But the thing is, I'm not a trader. I'm not a day trader. I'm more an investor. I just buy and hold and patiently wait, because I understand where crypto is going. Eventually, I will rise to the top. And the second way, which I think it's the best way, but the thing is, you should try both of them to gain experience as well, is to find a great mentor, to have a good guidance coming in. But the reason why I say you need both is because having a mentor, you're not going to gain as much experience as you possibly can. You'll understand how to prevent losses, but you won't have the true experience. For me, it's best to learn by trial and error versus having a mentor, because you have the experience, you understand that you was in there. Just having a mentor teaching you, you're not gonna know the experience. You only truly understand something. I mentioned this many times before. You truly understand something and know something if you experienced it. If you heard about it, read about it, you're not gonna understand it. You only understand it when you've experienced it. And this is the reason why when I attempt to have a conversation with religious people that reads the Bible, they just read the Bible and they just believe everything that's in the Bible. They haven't experienced life, they haven't experienced anything outside of it. So trying to convince someone that is not all there is, it's like speaking to a wall. There's no understanding on their part, so there's no point. So that's why I stay away from religious topics and also political topics, because political is subconscious programming, is conditioning. It's just implanting a belief in your mind. Once it's in there, there's no way. It's very, very difficult for anyone to change your views, for anyone to change your ways of thinking, because it's been solidified. The idea has been solidified in your mind. It's very difficult, because as I mentioned, the mind is like a computer. Once you program a certain thing into the mind, it's difficult, very difficult for any person to change or convince you otherwise. This is what happens with society, guys. So you can have a mentor that will guide you and continue to guide you through the crypto space, and it will prevent you from making a lot of losses. And this is why I mentioned also to surround yourself with like-minded people and find a good community, crypto community that you can learn, grow. The best way is, for me, is just get in there, just go full on battle into the battleground, which is the DeFi space. Like I said, you're gonna get bruised, you're gonna you're gonna get a lot of losses, but as long as you manage your risk, you continue to learn as fast as you can, make the mistakes, learn from them, don't make the same mistakes. Like I said, the best way I recommend is having a mentor, but at the same time, you're making mistakes on your own, you're learning on your own. And if there's something you don't understand, here you go, you have your mentor you can go to, you have the person that's guiding you, but at the same time you're making your own mistakes, you're learning on your own. So just like a child, having a child, you can tell a child not to do something over and over and over again. The child is going to continue to do it until the child gets hurt. That's when the child has truly experienced, if I do this, this is what's going to happen. The child doesn't understand, if I do this, this is what's going to happen, by just the parent just telling the child, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. That's why sometimes you just let the child do what it's going to do. But be observant of what the child is doing. Just be visually protective. Just watch what it's doing. Make sure it's not going to hurt his or herself, but allow the child to make mistakes. That's how they learn. I can guarantee you, once they make that, once they experience that fall or that experience, they won't do it again, guys. You can only tell them once, don't do it. If they do it, they'll learn on their own, guys. So until the next video, guys, hopefully this helps you out. If you are new and passing through, you can join the community. The link is in the description below. Simply look for the Bull Run or the Visionary DeFi. We're getting ready to moon, guys. Our lives are about to change. If you've been here for a while, millions, billions are about to flow in, and I'm ready to access my millions, my billions. It's been far too long, but I'm grateful for every little experience, for everything. I can only be grateful because everyone's gonna lose everything. I could have been on the other side, which I was. I just found my way out of it because I wanted to experience a better life. My dreams were bigger, so I found my way out, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video.